Hello students, today let us discuss about the syllabus of ARM processor of 5th semester E&C diploma course. Students, I am VR Hedigunmat, lecturer E&C department, KL Society, CB Kolli Polytechnic, Haveri. Students, ARM controller is the subject which is coming in 5th semester E&C. This subject is having 6 units from unit 1 to unit 6. So now let us discuss about what are the syllabus of unit 1 to unit 6. In the unit 1, the title of the unit 1 is ARM Embedded System and Processor Fundamentals. So in this unit, we are going to study about the basics of ARM embedded system. That is, mainly we are studying the RISC design philosophy, the ARM design philosophy, embedded system hardware, AMBA bus protocol, embedded system software, applications of the embedded system. Then we are studying the basics of ARM processor, that is ARM core data flow model, registers used in the ARM processor, CPSR, processor modes, banked registers, pipeline characteristics. Students, this chapter gives some introduction to the ARM controller. So before actually starting the ARM core data flow model, we are going to study about the RISC design philosophy. That is, what are the features of the RISC. That is, we know that RISC stands for Reduced Instruction Set Computer. So we will be studying about the RISC design philosophy, that is features of the RISC. And we are studying about the ARM design philosophy. That is, by using RISC, ARM has been developed. ARM stands for Advanced RISC Machine. So we will be studying the features of that ARM design philosophy. Then we will be studying about the embedded system hardware using ARM processor, in which what are the components available in an embedded system if we use ARM as a processor. And in that we are studying AMBA bus protocol, Advanced Microprocessor Bus Architecture bus protocol. We will be studying about that. Then we will be studying embedded system software. That is, different softwares we will be studying in this. That is, what are the different types of softwares we are using in the embedded system we will be studying. Then after that we will be studying about the applications of the embedded system. So then the main thing of the ARM processor comes, that is ARM core data flow model. It gives the architecture of the ARM processor, how the data is moved, that is how the instructions and data are fetched from memory, how they are decoded, how they are performed by ALU and MAC unit, and how the results are stored, etc. will be discussed in ARM core data flow model. Then we will be studying the registers, which are most important thing in ARM core data flow model. After that, CPSR, processor modes, banked registers, pipeline characteristics, etc. Then in the second unit, we will be studying about the instruction set of the ARM processor. That is, fundamentals of ARM instructions, barrel shifter, which is the main feature of the ARM processor. We will be studying about that. Then classification and explanation of instructions with examples. We will be studying data processing instructions, branch instructions, load store instructions, SWI and status register instructions. Then in the unit 3, the syllabus is Introduction to Thumb and ARM program is the title of this. The syllabus is Introduction to Thumb, difference between ARM and thumb, register usage in thumb, ARM thumb in interworking, general structure of ARM assembly module, assembler directives such as area, entry, and space, DCD, DCB, DSW, DCI, DCQ, EQU, export, align, code 16, code 32, data, and after that we will be studying about simple ALP programs, that is assembly language programs on arithmetic and logical operations, and also the ALPs on string operation, sorting and searching and scanning. Then in the unit 4 covers the syllabus of exception and interrupt handling schemes in ARM processor. We will be studying about exception handling in ARM processor, exception and modes, vector tables, exception priorities, link register offsets, interrupts, assigning interrupts, interrupt latency, IRQ and FIQ exceptions with examples, code for enabling and disabling IRQ and FIQ exceptions, comparison between exception and interrupts, interrupt handling schemes, nested interrupt handler, non-nested interrupt handler, basic interrupt stack design. Then in the unit 5, the main thing we are studying about is LPC214 at ARM CPU. In this unit we will be studying about the features of the LPC214 at ARM processor. So the syllabus of this unit 5 is salient features, applications, block diagram, memory mapping, functional features of interrupt controller, RTC, USB, functional features of UART, I2C, SPI, SSP controllers, watchdog timers, other system control units. Next, at the last, unit 6 covers the peripherals used along with LPC214 IC. In this chapter, the syllabus is pin connect block, features, register description with examples, GPIO. In the GPIO, it covers features, applications, pin description, register description with examples, PLL features, block diagram, bit structures of PLL COM, PLCFG, PLStat, PL feed, PLL frequency calculation, procedure for determining PLL, settings, examples for PLL configuration, timers, features, applications, architecture of timer, module, register description, simple C programs for application using GPIO PLL timer. Students, as you know that ARM controller of 5th symmetry NC has 6 units. Now let us go for the mark distribution, the question paper pattern. As with all the subjects, as similar to all the subjects, this subject is also will be having 3 hours. The code used with this subject is 15EC 52T. So now the question paper will be having part A and part B. Part A is dedicated for 5 marks questions. Part B is dedicated for 10 marks questions. So in the first unit, 1 5 marks will be coming and 2 10 marks will be coming. So totally 5 plus 20, 25 marks will be allocated for the first unit. The second unit has 1 question in the part A and 2 questions in part B of 10 marks, totally 25 marks. In the third unit, part A questions covers 2 5 marks questions, 1 10 marks questions, totally 20 marks. Exception and interrupt handling schemes, unit 4, 2 5 marks questions will be there, 1 10 marks question will be there, and totally 20 marks. 5th unit, part A questions, 2 questions will be there. So 2 5 marks questions will be there. In the part B, 10 marks question will be there. Totally about 20 marks will be allocated for the LPC 2148 ARM CPU. Next, at last, 6th unit, LPC 2148 peripherals. 1 5 marks question is allocated, 3 10 marks questions is allocated. So totally about 35 marks will be allocated for the 6th unit. So total marks given in the question paper pattern will be 145. Part A covers 9 questions of 5 marks each, so totally 45 marks. Part B covers 10 questions of each 10 marks, totally about 100 marks. In the part A, we have to answer any 5 questions, selecting out of 9 questions. That is totally 30 marks we have to attempt in the part A. In the part B, we have to attempt 7 questions out of 10, 70 marks. So totally 100 marks. So this is the brief description of syllabus of ARM controller of 5th semester E&C. Here one thing is that passing marks, to get a passing marks in subject is very easy. That is, only studying at least 2 to 3 chapters is sufficient to get pass marks. But if we want to score good marks, we have to read at least 4 or 5 chapters so that we can attempt 100 marks. But to get a more knowledge and for the future growth, it is better to cover all the 6 chapters. So this is a brief idea about the syllabus of ARM controller. Thank you.